Hi, I'm Debi Peverill, and you're listening to the weekly tip from Peverill's Financial Training Group. So I'm talking about year-end stuff, personal income tax year-end, because November is just about over. How did that happen? We are now turning our attention to the end of this year, and what can we do to reduce our income taxes? So every year I make the same reminders. Medical expenses. The deal with medical expenses is that you can deduct for any medical expense greater than 3% of your net income. So if you've got a rough idea what 3% of your net income is going to be, based on last year or whatever's going on this year, then you could figure out if you have already incurred enough medical expense. And remember, that includes the premiums you pay for dental or health. It includes medical travel, prescriptions, all those things. If you're already over the limit, then if there's any discretionary stuff you could do between now and the end of December, big dental things that you've been putting off, or new glasses, buy a bunch of contacts, that kind of thing. If you do it in December, well, you're going to get the tax credit for it when you file in April. If you wait until January, well, now I've got a whole other year to figure out if you've paid enough. So 3% of income is the rule, except of course if your income is very high. If you have $100,000, say, in income, then you would think that your medical expense deduction had to be over $3,000, 3% of 100. There is a cap. So the cap is $2,421. So anybody, no matter how many millions of dollars they make, who has more than $2,421 in medical expenses in 2022 should take a look at whether they should do any discretionary stuff between now and the end of the year. The other thing is charities. Do you contribute to charities? Have you done so yet this year? Those receipts have to be dated by the end of December of 22 if you're going to use them on your personal income tax return for 22. So take a couple of minutes now, take a look at your medical, take a look at your charitable, and maybe you'll save yourself some income tax for 2022.